Dear sisters and brothers in Christ, as I made mention at the beginning of this Mass, we are on the 33rd Sunday in the Ordinary Time. And if you might recall, the liturgical calendar is very much different with the civil calendar. No? The liturgical calendar begins with the Advent season and would end on the 34th Sunday in the Ordinary Time. So today is the 33rd, so wow, the liturgical calendar will soon be closing. We will be welcoming another year of the Church's calendar, because before the end, or it's just so happened, during the last day of the month of November, that's also the first Sunday of Advent. That's why in today's Gospel, one of the interesting lines, that you might have, for those who have a copy of the Gospel reading, you might have read. For those who have heard, the line goes this way: nation will rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There will be powerful earthquakes, famines, plagues, from place to place. Awesome sights, mighty signs will come from the sky. Sounds familiar? Awesome sights. Before before the two super typhoons, I've read in the newspaper and I looked at it in the Facebook posts. Wow, what a beautiful sky. Sunset pero lahi gyud ang color. Ngano ka ni, pagka following day, naadi ay inani nga klase. Powerful earthquakes, familiar. No famines yet. Brothers and sisters, end of the world na ba yun? For sure, in the coming days, we will be listening to some readings, that would mention the end times, But the Lord assures us that it will not immediately be the end. These things might happen first, but it doesn't mean it's diligid equals end of the world. Some of those advocates of the environment would say, tiguang na gyud ang kalibutan. The world is old already. That's why we experience such movements, such kind of natural disasters. But for others, and which is very much common, the climate change is truly real. That is just an introduction, brothers and sisters. But my point here is on the last sentence of today's gospel. That despite these things, we have a beautiful reminder from the Lord. By your perseverance, you will secure your lives. By your perseverance, you will secure your lives with S. There is still more to this life for sure, but we need to persevere. Because sometimes, if not all the times, the not so good experiences would somehow bring us to that feeling, wow, unsa na malay bilian ni, hapit naman yun matapos ang kalibutan. Magtanga na lang, magpauraray na lang, Puslan man, ana na lang sakay ang atong kinaiya. Kay lagi, muna-muna tag paningkamot, baon raman atong balay, muna-muna tag tinarong, mauraman di gihapon. No? Sometimes, no more sense to persevere. What for? Oh? But the Lord is so clear. His admonition, His encouragement, His exhortation, by your perseverance, you will secure your lives. Where can we learn from this? Where can we learn this kind of attitude? Perseverance. One thing, no, that helps. One point here, no, one answer to this is the celebration of the World Day of the Poor. This celebration started during the pontificate of the late Pope Francis. From those who are poor, from those of us who experience what it is to become poor. And when we are on that kind of state, try to look at, di ba, maningkamot man ta? Di ba, naaman ang pagkapursigido? When we experience how little, how limited I am, how poor I am, there is that gana, desire, maningkamot ko. Listen to the stories of the young persons out there who are part of the scholarship. They are there. They are coming from the poorest of the poor, and they have this kind of dream. And they persevere. Look at now their lives. For sure, a lot of you here attending in the Mass and those in the houses, no? You might have heard of that stories, and you might be the persons who were so poor, and yet you persevere, and here you are, trying to secure your lives. But the perseverance should not end when our life is already secure. It should continue. Hey, huh? It should continue. While there's still life, the more we need to persevere. And in our perseverance, hopefully, it is not just about our human capacity to persevere. I hope, brothers and sisters, we do not lose sight of the God who is there trying to push each one of us kay lagi. As I made mention a while ago, sahay, di natakalahutay, kung nanay mga pagsulay, bugat na kaayo ang mga giantos, di natakalahutay, kung saligan lang ang tawhanon nga kinaiya nga mo persevere, kuwang. We need God's attitude and grace of perseverance. I will end my homily there. It is up to you how the challenge now is on our part. Where and when, until when can we persevere? So help us God.